There's a kind of silence in old houses that you just don't experience anywhere else. It's thick as fog, settling into every crack, every shadow, every creak and groan. When I first moved into my half of Parkside House, a strange, aging duplex next to the city's forgotten park, I thought it was perfect. Quiet, cheap, just what I needed. The layout was odd, though. Only the bathroom and basement had doors. The rest, open and echoing with emptiness. I didn't mind at first, not until the feeling crept in, like I was being watched by something unseen. My first night was uneventful, just the usual jitters you get in a new place. Alone. I barely slept, lying awake and listening to the wind whisper through the old trees outside. On my second night, everything changed. It was exactly 3 a.m. I woke to a strange sound, a wild, feverish drumming coming from the living room. It was like dozens of hands rattling every surface, pounding out a wordless, chaotic message. My heart hammered in my chest. I couldn't move. The noise escalated, filling the air with a sense of panic. I gripped my blanket, praying it would stop, but it didn't. Finally, I pushed myself out of bed, feet trembling beneath me. I crept toward the living room, every step a battle against terror. As soon as I crossed the doorway, the drumming stopped. Dead silence. I just stood there, feeling the weight of unseen eyes. A few days later, I tried to convince myself it was stress or an overactive imagination, but things kept happening. One afternoon, I was telling a friend the story when suddenly a thick hardcover book leapt off the shelf, landing at our feet. He stared in horror, his face pale. He left quickly, and a sense of isolation settled in, heavy and suffocating. Night after night, the noises grew louder and stranger. Whispers seemed to seep from the walls, sometimes so clear I almost understood the words. At other times, I heard slow, deliberate footsteps outside my bedroom, pacing, waiting. It became impossible to relax, impossible to sleep deeply. I started feeling watched, not just at night, but during the day too. Every time I stepped into the kitchen, every time I entered the living room, the shadows seemed to move, thickening in corners, sometimes stretching out as if drawn to me. One evening while preparing dinner, I heard a blood-curdling scream from the bedroom. I rushed in, heart pounding, but found nothing. Just an empty, silent room and the echo of my own heartbeat. I spoke with my neighbor in the other half of the duplex. He'd lived there for years. He shrugged and smiled. People say things happen here, but it's never been on my side. No help at all. With each passing night, my fear deepened. Sometimes I heard frantic banging from the basement, like something was trapped and desperate to get out. Each time I found nothing but dust and discarded memories. That was the routine. Whispers, drumming, footsteps, screams. Always when I was most vulnerable, most alone. I tried everything. Music, lights, television. Nothing chased away the feeling. Eventually, I stopped sleeping altogether. Then came the worst night. I woke to a chorus of whispers, hundreds of cruel, unintelligible voices. The walls seemed to sway as they spoke. Suddenly, a deep, guttural growl rumbled at the foot of my bed. I reached for the light, hands shaking uncontrollably. What I saw made cold terror fill my veins. Standing at the edge of the room was a figure, shrouded in darkness, eyes glowing with an eerie, unnatural light. Its mouth was twisted into a grotesque grin, teeth jagged and sharp. I tried to scream, but I wasn't in control of my body. I couldn't move, couldn't speak. The figure lunged toward me with impossible speed. I squeezed my eyes shut. When I finally opened them, everything was still. The figure was gone. but the fear remained deeper than before. That was it for me. I knew then that I could not stay another night. As soon as daylight broke, I packed my things and left, abandoning the house to its dark secrets and shadows. To this day, nobody knows what lurks in Parkside House. Maybe it's just a story. Maybe it's something real, waiting in the darkness for the next person brave or foolish enough to stay. There are places you can never truly escape, places that remember you even when you're gone. That old house is one of them. If this story sent chills down your spine, subscribe and share your own experiences in the comments below. There's always something lurking in the shadows, waiting, watching,